What's up, guys? It's Aiden, and today I'm just going to talk about why I'm in Thailand and how I got here. And overall, it started around 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago in the summer when I started my Instagram page, Uniformity NYC. And the way it kind of grew was I just started uploading other brands, and then from there, brands started messaging me, we started collaborating. And I think those audiences all mixed together until it built up to something of my own. But that said, I did use my own strategies. At the start, I was posting a shit ton. I was DMing people, creating funnels to my page. But since then, I was able to start a clothing brand, and I think it really helped me grow a lot. And through uniformity, I've been able to gain all my freedom, and I've also been able to gain like a degree of creativity that I could work with and I could use to my own advantage. And then at a certain point, I started my own clothing brand. But I'll just say like how I make most of my money. While the clothing brand is good, it's like a once every 3 month I do a drop. So hopefully here I can fix that because it'll be more efficient working with manufacturers in Asia. But the main way I've been making money is just through promotions, which I only work with brands I like. Like if someone wants a promo and I don't like their brand, well then fuck the money. I don't want their shit on my page. And then the other way I do it is with clothing designs. So I've just been working with other brands. I do a lot of custom work. I do tech packs. I help them get it manufactured. And that sort of helps me pay for everything. So I've obviously saved a bit of money and I'm just making money as I go along here. And that's how I plan to cover my trip in Thailand and I guess over Asia. And I'll just say that for anyone who's creative or anyone who has even like a good taste or some skill set, well then you could for sure make money online. And I think there is more to be done. Like I don't want everything I do to be online. But I will say that the benefit of all this is pretty simple. Like the degree of freedom is crazy. To make money just from my phone, I think it's kind of ridiculous. And I think it's crazy how it works out because when you grow it yourself, you have something independent. Well, then like you could sort of say what you want or you could sleep in when you want. And it's not like you'll get fired. It's not like you'll worry. But the flip side of it is that you have to work on weekends when the time comes and you have to put in extra work because obviously like you're not just going to be doing 9 to 5 days a week. Now, some days it's like 4-hour work days and stuff like that. But on the weekends, like that's really when you catch up, I think. I have to do posts on the weekend. I do a lot of sales calls on the weekend just to meet other brands and see if they're compatible with me for design. And overall, I think if you're a creative, there's a bunch of opportunities online for you to enter. And I think when you get online, it actually helps you get in the real world. Like if you build a following, that's kind of social proof in a sense. So once you want to start getting your clothing distributed, or if you work in music, maybe you want to meet records and stuff, well now they see you have a following and it's kind of less of a risk to gamble on you or to work with you. So that's the good part about it. Like for example, I want to start making more clothing and I want to focus on distributions in retail stores because I think that's more feasible than just selling online. While selling online is good, I need to do fulfillment, I need to get all the orders, and I need to do lead times. Whereas if I'm working in retail stores, well then everything will be pre-made and I kind of do have the advantage in that aspect. So I'll just say for anyone thinking about going online or for people online, I think you should definitely keep it a good option. There's so much opportunity here and next thing you know, you could be traveling around. In the past 2 years since I started Uniformity, I think I've been to 15 countries, maybe more. And the only reason for that is it pays for itself. I do have to work a bit while I'm traveling, but I think it's well worth it. You get to put away 4 hours at like 12 to 4 a.m. or whatever time you want. And the thing about me when I travel is either way, I'm going to wake up early. I'm not going to waste the day. And I think if you're traveling, you're going to kind of have that same thing. And also, I feel like there's a different level of energy when you're traveling. Like you could be running off 3 hours of sleep and still do everything fine. Today I got up 7 a.m., did all my shit, ate breakfast, and I like it. Whereas in New York, I feel like sleeping in. I'm exhausted. It's just a different energy. So I guess I'm just recording this to say my story and also hopefully to inspire some others, for you guys to go online or for you guys to find your own sense of freedom. Because I call it creative freedom, because it really is the freedom to create whatever I want, but also it gives the freedom to go where you want, do what you want, and you own your time. And I love all this stuff, even though it sounds like some of that business cliche stuff. But I think when you're creative, you need the business side. A great musician without any marketing will just be unheard. And then is that music great if people don't listen to it? And while the music may still be great, it kind of has no purpose if no one sees it, if no one hears it. So I guess to that note, I'll just say, if you're creative, tap into that potential, but don't neglect the business side. Inventory management, accounting, all that stuff is asked. But the marketing and all that stuff, it's crucial. If you want it to be long-term, then this is something you guys have to invest in. And I think just like look at other pages or look at other artists. I don't love Drake, but he talks about how marketing is everything for him. He wouldn't have been where he's at without good marketing. So I think I'm gonna just be out, but I wanted to thank anyone for listening. Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Let me know if you're a creator or if you're creative, like what you're into. Maybe if you have a page, just give me, put the @ in the comments. I'll check it out. But on that note, peace guys. Thanks for watching.